What does it take to build and sustain a 150-year-old brand in these complex and challenging times? How do you build businesses that are meant to endure? I'm Delshad Irani, and today I'm in conversation with David Kohler, Chair and Chief Executive Officer of Kohler Company, which is one of America's oldest and largest privately held firms. And we're going to ask David about how he thinks about sustainably growing Kohler further. Hello and welcome to CNBC-TV18, David. It's lovely to have you here with me today.
Well, thank you so much. It's wonderful to be here.
So I'm going to launch straight into my questions
Great.
for you. And we're going to talk about, of course, Kohler. It's a legacy brand, been around for 150 years, grown into this global, diverse juggernaut. So I'm going to sort of zoom out a little bit right now and just ask you, what does it take, in your view, to build enduring brands?
Oh, it takes a lot of hard work. And we've been fortunate enough over 150 years to be blessed with generations of great associates with passion and drive and tenacity to stick to it and build this company. So it starts there. And then it also takes a discipline, a work ethic, and a commitment to a set of values that you stick to over a long period of time to be a disciplined investor that doesn't, err from a course, and believing in our mission of gracious living, and then sticking to a set of guiding principles that really guide everything we do, which the first one is living on the leading edge of design and technology. And that one's probably most important because it's about innovation. Mm-hmm. And you can't thrive across changing market conditions unless you innovate and you grow and you have an entrepreneurial spirit and passion to change along the way. And that's really been a core ethos of the company over that period of time.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And you mentioned people, of course, and your associates. So let me just then follow up on that question with sustainability.
Mm-hmm.
Now, of course, sustainability is a key operating principle for any responsible company
Mm-hmm.
striving for financial success. So in your view, what are some of the things that are top on your agenda right now? Is the new bottom line people, planet, profits for you?
It absolutely is. We're very committed to people, planet, profits, and sustainability as a company. In fact, this year in 2023, we just launched our second ESG report. And as a private company, we don't have to publish an ESG report. But we think it's so important to lead by example and be a very accountable organization. So important to us on the sustainability front is reducing our environmental footprint and also creating more environmentally friendly products. So back in 2008 already, we made a commitment to be net zero by 2035, well before other companies were making such a commitment. And since that time, we've reduced our environmental footprint in all areas from 40 to over 50%. So we've made excellent progress with a goal of 3% reduction per annum. We've also focused on more environmentally friendly products and design for environment. So today we have over $1 billion of revenue every year from more environmentally friendly products. And they could be a water conserving product or an energy reducing or conservation product. So a variety of areas across our product line.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And it's interesting because earlier in the year also, Laura Kohler became the Chief Sustainability Officer and Diversity Officer.
Yes.
And the very first sort of job, the
Right.
role didn't exist before, right?
Yeah.
So what was the thinking behind that?
Oh, it's so important. It's so important for our company, and Laura is an amazing ambassador and leader for that area. And we thought it would be most important to really take a person, a senior executive, let alone my sister,
Family.
and a principal
Mm-hmm.
shareholder, to really lead this and drive it. And what we found most interesting about it is that it's really not just about internal progress that we're driving as a company, but so many of our customers, large customers around the world, are so interested in our path to sustainability and what they can do as an organization to be more sustainable, and how we can work with them on products and technologies on the leading edge to be more sustainable in the work of the projects that they're building. So she's really been drawn out of the company into the markets and with our customers all over the world, really talking about sustainability. And that's what's most exciting, is that we're creating a multiplier effect on our work in sustainability across our customer base.
And you're connecting the dots, of course, between purpose and profits.
Exactly.
Right. So is that still a challenge, perhaps, to
there's
convince
always,
people?
There's always a tension, but we've always believed that you should be sustainable without compromise, that you can find a path forward where you're doing things that are better for the planet as well as better for the customer and better for the company. And so you can find a way where more sustainable products are cost effective, actually can save money, and be the right decision on all fronts. So we very much believe in not compromising.
Absolutely, absolutely. And since you started speaking about global markets, of course, let's talk about how Kohler has fared this past year. What's your report card for the company? And then I'm going to ask you a little bit about India as well. But let's begin with your report card for Kohler.
Well, we're doing very well. 2023 will be a record year for our company. Over $9 billion in size and nicely profitable as a business. So we're very pleased with our performance around the world. And the star of the show is right here in India. The Indian market for us is performing extremely well. We're growing double the market size, and the India market in general is just on fire. The GDP growth that we're seeing in this country this year and projected to go forward is so strong that this is really prime time for India in the global marketplace. So it's one of our most important markets today and for the next decade going forward as a company.
So a lot of your peers, of course, a lot of global CEOs have billed in this decade as India's decade. So I'm taking the liberty to assume that you believe that too.
Absolutely. I think it's beyond this decade. I think the future is very bright for India, and it's great to see the investment in the infrastructure as a country and making it a more business-friendly environment. So we're really very pleased to actually not only market here, but manufacture here. Some of our best manufacturing facilities in the world, state-of-the-art process technology, and very well managed, are right here in India. And they're not only producing for India, designs that were created for India, we're also exporting out of those facilities, and they're excellent export facilities as well.
Any thoughts that you can share with me on your investment plans and what you have in mind for the India market?
What's exciting is that we're investing really in all of our lines of business here. In our kitchen and bath business, we have our manufacturing plants in Gujarat. We have a faucet manufacturing facility and a ceramics manufacturing facility. We have plans to expand both of those facilities in the next year and the next 36 months. Then we're also investing in a new electric vehicle control facility in Pune. We have a company called Curtis Instruments there that makes controllers for off-highway electric vehicles. And then in Aurangabad, we have a diesel engine manufacturing facility today. And this year, we're breaking ground on a brand new diesel manufacturing facility to expand that capacity for domestic consumption as well as global export.
And it's interesting because the EV market, for instance, your electric future, right? So it's a fascinating.
It is exciting, and what we're seeing is, most people talk about the on-highway EV market, but our controllers and components are for off-highway construction equipment, material handling equipment, agriculture equipment. All of those are getting electrified powertrains as well.
Hold on to that thought, David, because we're going to take a quick commercial break and be back to talk about how you build enduring brands.